Ever wondered why the fries back then were so much better when Wendy's was yellow? They were definitely superior, and everyone who visited them in the 70s or 80s knows exactly what I'm talking about. The symbiosis of a very good price together with quality ingredients and flair was a different vibe. Do you remember the delicious gravy mixed together with the warm breadsticks? If you know, you know. But what happened to Wendy's? That is exactly what we'll find out today. How everything started. A former KFC employee named Dave had a boyhood dream. That's even why he started working in KFC in the first place. He just loved good food. But he had one problem. He found himself not 100% satisfied with the choices on the market. There were already fast food giants like McDonald's or Burger King, and he always loved a good pack of warm and fresh fries mixed with good quality beef burgers. Unfortunately, nothing was the way he hoped it to be. He knew it could be done better. So, after a long search to find a good burger in Columbus, Ohio, he just stopped for a moment, thinking about just doing it himself then. What a crazy idea, others thought. But Dave was a person that always stood behind a greater vision. And his vision was to create the best fast food chain in America, but with more character, better quality, and reasonable prices for the families. You can call him the pioneer of premium fast food. We all know someone in our circle that had a great business idea, but never really executed on it. But Dave was different. Back then, he was so stuck into his dream that he grabbed his 8-year-old daughter and did a little photo shooting with her. You ask yourself why he did it. Simply because he lacked both the money and the patience to research whether there was sufficient market demand for his idea or to develop a professional brand. So what we know today is the girl in the logo with the 2 plates was Melinda, his daughter. But how was Dave able to grow his little idea and first restaurant to a global success, and later on the official number 3 fast food chain after Burger King and McDonald's? Inventions and franchising. He always had an eye on his competitors, but he never tried to outperform them efficiency-wise. It was not his main goal to decrease the quality of the products as much as possible while skyrocketing the price until customers complained. Dave built a great team around himself through his experience in the fast food industry. But it wasn't only work for him. It was a passion. He loved to go out and try all kinds of different restaurants offering burgers and fries. That's why he had so much inspiration and he took advantage of it. Did you know that Wendy's apparently invented the drive-thru? In 1971, Wendy's introduced their first major innovation in the industry, a window where customers could pick up their orders. The system was improved year after year and got adopted by the competitors, and it's still been in use until now. That was only a glimpse of things Dave and his team implemented. They were also the pioneers of the value menu, which we all know is a way to get fries, a Coke, and a good burger at a discounted price. Of course, this was not the only reason why they grew so much in popularity, but definitely one of them. The main driving factor of Wendy's success was the desire to outperform the competitors with quality and portions. They were known for making square patties, ensuring that the real beef was always visible. Unlike McDonald's, they did not trim the edges to give customers more meat. The slogan they use today, "Quality is our recipe," was not just a slogan, it was a philosophy for Wendy's. From setting up the foundation for a good fast food chain with great inventions, good quality food, and fair prices, in 1972, Dave decided to implement franchising, and it was a huge success. Not only franchisers made a lot of money, but also the customers were absurdly happy about the restaurant chain. If you visited one of the chains back then, you know what I'm talking about. Just remember these newspaper tables. Everything inside the location said, "We're different and we mean it." It wasn't forced, it was charming. By 1976, they already had 500 locations, and the projection for the future was clear. Wendy's is here to take over. The guy behind the business, Dave Thomas, was about to become a real humble star that would appear in hundreds of commercials. The people loved him because he was one of them, and not a super optimizer like Ray Kroc for McDonald's. He simply loved to make amazing food. But what was about to come in the future was nothing customers had in mind in the 70s or 80s. The downfall was inevitable. But before we go through the downfall, we have to talk about the absolute peak of Wendy's. 1984, they shot the legendary commercial, "Where's the Beef?" And it was a battle statement because they aggressively told everyone, "We're better than you. We have real beef, quality, and your burgers are a bummer."
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big, fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef? Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Quick question. Do you remember the salad bar? If not, yes, Wendy's had a salad bar. Everyone could visit the fresh salad bar and mix their own salad. It was a huge success and something very important to Dave. He wanted to ensure that people also had access to healthy options and side dishes at a reasonable price. It was not only the special barbecue sauce back then or the foil paper that was wrapped around your burger, it was the whole experience of visiting Wendy's with your friends or family. Good management to lead the ship while also offering amazing prices, quality ingredients, and tasty dishes. Then, all the fast food restaurants received a blow from a different side. Super Size Me was a game changer, not only for McDonald's, but for the whole industry itself. People today say it's fake, and maybe it is, and I do not want to go further in discussion, but a trend was about to start. A storm. The old good fries used trans fats, but were also freshly made. Dave made sure of it. He had a strict formula for it. Later on, they were forced, like their competitors, to change the recipe, and from there, the fries took the first turn to go downwards. However, we still have one amazing thing included with every meal at Wendy's: the Frosty. Available in chocolate, affordable, and always great. Wendy's sold 300 million of these per year. So it was a gold mine they were sitting on, and they continued to grow their business a lot until the early 2000s when a tragedy was about to happen: Dave Thomas's death. In 2002, the man himself and the creator of the legendary brand Wendy's died at the age of 69. It was a sad day, not only for his family, but for all 600 locations of Wendy's in the country. The downfall was bound to happen. Soon, a new management and CEO took over, and one of their first changes was to cut a lot of corners to maximize profits. They did not live the lifestyle, nor did they have the passion for it like Dave. They were there for business and business only. What they did not see in their Excel sheets of cutting costs and seemingly improving the profits was that customers who went to Wendy's regularly would notice the change of management. The external image, the quality of the food, and the prices, everything changed. And saying people hated it was an understatement. They also got rid of the amazing Kaiser buns, changed the recipe of the barbecue sauce, and somehow managed to make the fries even worse, all while charging more money. Before his death, Dave always said he wanted to keep the 99-cent deal forever. However, you can probably guess what happened shortly after he passed away. They got rid of it. To pinpoint one thing about Wendy's downfall is not even possible, since it was a series of very bad decisions in a row. They changed their whole principles in a very short time. Yet by the late 2010s, they were still yellow, maintaining a good reputation and fond memories for most people. And you know exactly what will happen now, don't you? Early 2023, Wendy's management decided to change the logo and colors to make it more modern and appealing to a new audience. So they went from their legendary yellow to a red branding. Do you ask yourself why nearly every fast food company uses red in their colors? It's a psychological thing, and the management knew about it. But what they forgot again was being blind in the business. On paper, the change might actually make sense. Scientists found that primal ancient humans associated the color red with hunger. But what they do not know is how modern people who experienced the early days of Wendy's feel a connection to the yellow color, the newspaper table, the warm breadsticks, or even the foiled burger wraps. Even if it means that everything comes at a slightly higher cost compared to the competitors, they knew they were offering a great experience and high-quality products on the table. That is something business people like the newer management of Wendy's will never understand. You can change things, you can even make systems more efficient, but if you don't follow the origins, the core of the creator of the brand, then your downfall seems inevitable. So why did Wendy's fall off so badly? The business died when Dave died. If you enjoyed it, you'd definitely like to hear this interesting story.